It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. Hope y'all ready for this one on Sunday night.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Throwing on third, Smith. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Right back to Connor. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got some... Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Smith. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Wilson's got it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31, Wilson on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the air, Murray. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running left, it's Connor. He finds space into the red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. It's Connor again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Murray looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Option play now. He's headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On 1st down, they'll run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Complete. It's Myers. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll hand it to him again. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. DJ Dallas now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Kyler looking to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A 1st down carry for Connor. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Play action now, Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Murray. 4-step, and this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They snap it to Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he's calling his own number again. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals driving. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Connor is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Smith on first down. This ball's cut by Bowers.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Got a man, Bowers has it. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10, Murray. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Trying to force one through there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
3rd down, Conner gets it. And this one does not go far. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. 1st down, Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Complete here to Bowers. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And again, it's Smith. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Deep to return, Greg Dortch. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. Murray here on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Elandon Roberts coming over for the hit. Gotta figure out this third down here. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We watched the veteran James Conner put together a very solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Dallas with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running to start this drive with Conner. And he'll get it up to the 27. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Murray setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Jones reels it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Murray. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Kyler throwing here. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tyreek McAllister now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Dadrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They'll run here on first down. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Back to the well again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Another carry for him. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Connor on the inside give. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They send a tight end in motion. That pass is complete to McBride. And he reaches the 35 before going out. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he recovers his own mistake. He can keep going here.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Complete. It's Myers. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Second and 6 coming up here. Smith back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could
out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on first down. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Flush down out to his left. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Smith to the air now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. He'll throw it. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals leading by 7. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Short side option here. He's running left. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Connor trying the right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Right back to Connor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Connor again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Cardinals working just to kneel out the clock in this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, And that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.